Hello and welcome. Today I have with me Nico, Granady, Gyarmati. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I had 2 exhausting weeks, so today is a little bit of a chill day for me. But yeah, overall, I'm doing really, really good. And yeah, what about you?
I'm doing also great. And well, how else can we start than by addressing your recent win in Ascension? What was more impactful to you, qualifying for the last LAN of Ascension or winning this LAN?
It was actually more of an impact to qualify to Montpellier. Maybe you also saw that in my like reaction when I found out that I closed out my semifinal. I was like super happy. I even had like the one or other tear of excitement coming down my
Oh,
eye,
that's
and
cool.
I was just super happy I made it, especially because I barely missed out on it in Lyon in the first qualifier.
Mhm.
And of course, when I won the whole thing, I was also very happy. But still, like qualifying to Montpellier was like the main goal and also the main excitement for me.
I mean, I just saw that, like, talking about the finals, I just saw that everyone was predicting CarlJr to win on the desk, like the writer, the all the supporting stuff like that, uh,
Yeah,
to win it, and he was the second one out, if I remember correctly.
I think
Uh,
so. Yeah, second or third one,
yeah, and
maybe. I don't know.
then it just became a free for all. Did him getting eliminated change your perspective on the possibility of an actual win, or were you confident from the start?
It definitely changed the perspective a little bit because, funnily enough, when we were off stage before the grand final, like basically before we walked in, Afi told me that their qualifier, like the second semifinal, basically, they did a test KO earlier just to see if the plugin is working and stuff, and he told me that all of the people went out, and in the final it was him and Carl with both 3 lives still remaining in the test.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of got into my head already, thinking like, yeah, Afi and Carl might be the main opponents. They are really good at driving safe. And after seeing that Carl went out like quite early on and also lost a life already in round 2 or 3 or so, my mood changed a little bit because, of course, I know from myself I'm also a really safe driver and consistent driver. So I pretty much only had Afi left as my main opponent. At
Yeah.
least that's what I thought originally. And so I kind of got a little bit more motivated from Carl going out. It sounds maybe a little bit wrong, but it kind of increased my chances.
Mm-hmm. You overall just are on a roll lately. Like first in Ascension, second at XPEVO, and of course, not really that long ago. We might think it was a long ago, but not really that long ago. Second place in TMGL. Two very big tournaments are coming. Are you feeling on top of your game, like better than ever before, or is it just the New Jersey? Because to be honest, it's kind of fire.
The New Jersey is indeed really fire. It definitely gives me some power, so shoutouts to the big clan. But no, like I don't know. Lately, it's been doing really well, especially like now within pretty much 1 week. First Ascension and
Mm-hmm.
second at XPEVO. Two of my biggest, like especially Ascension, probably the biggest success of my career so far. So I am kind of on a new height level, you could say,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not at a level where I would say I cannot get any better anymore or so. It's just more like the thing that I gathered a lot more experience from driving competitions itself, but also from attending more and more offline competitions.
Yeah.
So, for example, the first qualifier for Ascension in Lyon, I learned quite a lot out of my mistakes there and managed to improve because of that. And it's kind of the same, and it just keeps getting better, hopefully at least.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm really happy with my with my performance lately.
And as you said, like there were a lot of LANs lately, and the end of this year brought back kind of the LAN era. Prior to this year, though, you didn't really play LAN events, have you? Like you even said that about XP Evo that it would be great to place high, but you just want some more offline experience. So how comfortable are you with your wheel outside of the house right now?
Like I remember the very first LAN that I attended was the World Cup 2022. It was like
Mm-hmm.
June last year or so,
Yeah.
so only a little bit more than a year ago. And I remember, and the first time I went there, I was like super uncomfortable because I had like a different desk, different monitor, and it was just like not a great feeling at all, to be honest. But also, I don't know, I've just gotten more, how can you say it? More I'm missing the word, but I just got better
Accustomed
at
to
playing
it?
at like different places. Yeah,
You just
I
got
just got better
accustomed to
at
it.
playing at different. Exactly. So yeah, it just improved. It's also just a question of confidence, like because played multiple times now on multiple different locations, and it went better and better and better. So I just got confident with it, and by now it's not really an issue anymore, I would say. Also, what also helped me a lot is that I'm way faster nowadays for doing my wheel setup and setting up the settings and everything than I was like 1 year ago. Like 1 year ago, I needed like 1.5 hours on a new PC to set up everything, and now it's more like 20 minutes and kind of chill. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And to close the LAN events, upcoming tournaments topic, like which one are you more hyped about? Which one is more important to you, or maybe those are like two different like rankings? So you can say that, so you can say for both hyped and more important about Ascension and World Cup.
Hyped, I'm definitely more about Ascension because like I witnessed it myself, playing in front of a big crowd, especially like the Frenchies. They are always absolutely insane in the crowd, and we already had 4K people in Lille, which was super insane. Like I don't know if it was like really hearable on stream, but it was so loud in the arena. The people were so hyped and motivated. And now in Montpellier, it's going to be twice as many people again. So I'm really, really looking forward to play on stage again. And in comparison to that, the World Cup is just not that hyped. Just gotta admit it. But in terms of importance, it is somewhat equal, I guess. Maybe Ascension, because I'm more hyped for it, a little bit more important. But I mean, we're still talking about the World Cup, which is like the most, the most.
I mean,
I'm missing the word again. Like the most. It's like the most important title in. Yeah, the most prestigious title in Trackmania
like
to gain,
if
of course.
maybe to make it easier to you to choose the more important, like when if you would win both, like that's just a hypothetical, but I wish you that,
Yeah.
of course. If you win both in the future, which one would you be more like proud of, winning World Cup or Ascension?
Probably it would be Ascension because I think there are like also more people practicing for it, and I mean, of course, Ascension has this insane prize pool for first place, which is really like actually life changing. Like whoever wins it is like, he's gonna be like really really happy in life. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's probably gonna be Ascension, but still, World Cup is important, especially because I'm not playing alone, but I'm playing with the Massa guy, of course. So I also have like some sort of responsibility towards it. So I'm really motivated for both tournaments, but I just think Ascension is like more hyped and probably because of that also a bit more important.
I mean, Nadia just kind of has to step it up if we're talking about Ascension being more important than the World Cup. But yeah, changing the topic a bit, I wanted to ask you about how much were you interested in esports outside of Trackmania, like before joining Big, like before like this year? Were you following like CS:GO, League, or any other events on your own?
Actually, I mean, I've followed a little bit of CSGO here and there, but I've never really been too interested in esports outside of Trackmania. Like, I also played myself a little bit of CSGO and also LoL, which are like two of the biggest esport titles. But I never really followed the professional scene too much. I really got into contact with esport through Trackmania pretty much. Mainly, actually, a few years ago through Spam, because he always like uploaded POVs of him attending in tournaments and stuff. Funnily enough, actually, I think the first ever match I watched was him playing Seto T Cup. So, which is also why Seto T is like quite important to me. So outside of Trackmania, I'm not really interested in esports too much. Like I like watching matches from our other big teams, for example. But other than that, I'm pretty much only invested in Trackmania.
I mean, like, because like from observing it, like since you have joined Big, I feel like maybe not like your interest in it, but your connection to esports have increased a lot. You are going to like different events with Massa, meeting the other teams from Big, having bootcamps at Big HQ. It's just esports through and through. Is that fun for you? Is it something you wanted before?
It is really fun. Like I've already been a professional player for like a few years now. And before I joined Big, I was at Alternate and I was playing in Team GL, I also had salary and stuff. So I kind of had everything that qualified me as a professional player, sort of.
Yeah, of course.
But since I joined Big, which almost was a year ago at this point, everything became quite a bit more try hard because, as you said, we had the boot camps, we have way more tournaments. And I don't know, I'm just also practicing more for the tournaments. And yeah, so not really my status changed, but just the mentality changed a little bit more. And I mean, you can also see it on my performance. Like 2023 already has been my most successful year by far already, although it's only like a bit more than halfway over. So yeah, everything just became more and more serious, you could say.
Yeah. And you did a meet and greet at Gamescom, and I just wanted to ask, how was that experience? Were there a lot of people for you specifically, or just more of big fans just cashing on the opportunity to meet some more of the big players? How was that experience?
Yeah, the meet and greet was definitely a good experience. To be honest, there were not that many people there. I mean, Massa and me, we are Germans, of course, but we're
Mhm.
not really German streamers, and we're also mainly not content creators, but professional players. And Gamescom is definitely, you have a lot more people there that are there for content creators than for
Mhm.
like pro players or anything. So we had quite a couple of people there, like from TM, but also from a little bit more outside TM, and it was really nice to meet them. And yeah, it was it was a rather chill meet and greet. Like I definitely met more people at Ascension and
Mhm.
at XPEVO, for example. But it was a cool opportunity. I always like meeting fans and also viewers and stuff. It's always nice having like a chill talk with them. And I don't know, just meeting the people IRL that help you to be where you are right now, if that makes any sense. So it was a cool experience for sure.
Thank you for the interview. Do you have any short message for those fans of yours that you met, and also those that didn't get that chance? Now's the time.
I mean, as I said, like this year has been probably the craziest year so far for me in Trackmania. And without all of my viewers on Twitch, without all of my fans supporting me, I would have never been possible to be at this point in life right now. So massive shout out to everyone that helped me on my career and on my way. And yeah, I just hope we can grow up to not grow up together, but like grow further together. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm just really thankful for all the people supporting me. It's actually crazy, and I especially noticed that at Ascension and XPEVO, there were so many people cheering for me. It's just absolutely mind blowing. So shout outs to all the people that support me on my way.
And to all the viewers, you can find all the links to Granady's socials in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe for more interviews in the future. Thank you very much.